on the laptop here. So thank you very much. So Sister Bola, make me a co-host, just like the one you did to my Mac, my other laptop. The Felix and
Hey, that's what I'm saying. Maybe it's my own product, cannot make two people host at a time. Maybe
okay.
the package I bought.
Okay.
No. Maybe
I'm coming. Let me to be here. I'm coming. Let me check.
Remain host, Bra Felix. You have to remain host so that Sister Bola can be co-host because you are recording.
The problem, even me, I was trying to make him co-host, okay, but it's only host I'm seeing there.
No problem.
No, don't make him co-host.
Make him co-host,
you won't be able to
I am
record.
host now. I'm recording now. Praise the Lord. Let's continue the class. So I can share my slide. My other laptop is the host now. Let's continue to the Photoshop. I sincerely apologize for the break in transmission. I sincerely apologize. So I can, I'm recording and can you all see my screen? Yes, please. So we have screen grabbed, screenshot the pictures. So let me import or open. Now I want to open as. When you open, it will just bring it raw, but when you open as, it will open as a camera raw. A camera raw, camera raw, we bring the picture as it is. You know, it's like when you shoot film on flat, you record your video on flat, you snap your pictures on raw. You have all the details. So that is what we want to do now. Let's open. Let's go to our photos. Photos now. You can still see my, I want us to still see my, all those ones are designed, book covers, movie posters, some of them that I did logos that I designed for people. So look at this now. These are the pictures we grabbed. You understand? So we prefer this last one. Let's take it like this. It can go just one button at a time. It didn't open good. I know it will not open. So let's import it directly. Let's import it directly now. Open. Let us just go to open. So I want to bring the picture with screenshot. To quickly design a poster. So this is the picture. You see, it's open here. We'll bring all. If you use open as, it's because it's I had the assignment. I say, what is PNG, JPEG, GIF? Please put your own in the chat. While I check it, we'll check it later. Put your own in the chat. So let's quickly bring in another picture. So let's bring in this. I can close this work here in my task now. Photoshop, yes. Photoshop tutorials, December 2.0. I want to save it. No, you always save your work so that when you need it, you can easily get it back. So, saving it. So let's treat these two first. Now, what will happen is, now it's in camera, it's in just double click here. Please listen, we want to treat this picture now. It's a bit dark. You go here, filter. You go to filter, camera raw filter. Do we all see that? Camera raw filter. You go to filter, camera raw filter. When you click, it will bring it in camera raw for us. It's loading. You see now, we have it in camera raw. You can see it up here, camera raw. So we can now play around it. If it is too dark, you can expose it here, you see? It's overexposed. You can bring it down, but let's use shadow. You see, this one is better. It's bringing, it didn't overexpose it, it's bringing the details, it still retain the details. You understand? And if you take the shadow down to be dark, so you can use shadow, you can use your white. If you take white, it's putting on white, it will blast. You see? So we can just add a little white. Then black. You can add black so that the hair will look black. But if you do like this, you understand, the black will change to like, you can see an element of like gray on it and pink. So you can still go down. By texture, if you want the texture of the skin to show, you see it's showing, but it's too much. I can just, you see, if I remove it here, it will smooth. You see, so they will now turn the face to like cartoon. If you take the texture down totally, it will over smoothen it. But we can just, we still need the texture. Let's know that it's human. You understand?
I see how it looks like, sir.
Okay, let me take it down finally. Oh, sorry, not this clarity. You see the face, it has smoothened it. You know, when you go to Alaba in Lagos, all these musicians, they will just Photoshop their picture. They will now look like cartoon. Everywhere is smooth. It doesn't have a place here. It doesn't have a place here. Sorry. Any question, ma? Someone has submitted her assignment. Any question? Should I continue? Okay. You can see this clarity. You can add to it. It will be sharper. The haze. Add a little color on it. The vibrance, you know, you add vibrance. It will add red, like reddish on it. So you see this yellowish, orange. We don't want it too much. Just a little saturation. You understand? So as you are playing with it, you are seeing your picture. If you want to remove the color, you might decide you want it black and white like this. You might decide that you don't want much colors. You understand? You don't want much color on it. We can just have it like this. There is color, but we don't want much color on it. Then we go down. We want it to be sharp, sharpening your image. You understand? Noise reduction to reduce the noise on the face. Color noise reduction. Now, you can still go down. The next pictures, I will not take time to treat it like this. I just want to do that. On this, I treated our picture while I was teaching last week. Now, look at this red here now. If I pick red, this red color, you see, it has, I've removed the red. It has turned it to pink. Do we understand the saturation? If you remove it, you see it has removed the red. So at times you see pictures, and this goes for even our Premiere Pro to when you are color grading. You see, because all is Adobe products. So you should be able to, you know, we are all media persons. We should be able to use the knowledge in both sides. Though color grading in Premiere Pro, it's something different too, but will show us how we can just pick color from somewhere and put it in your film. If it is blue, you see now we have removed the red. Excuse me. If it is blue, you want to remove blue. You want, like in the picture now, no red, but let's add little red so that the picture will look nice. You understand? Because on the man's face, you see the red is back. So you can play around it. If it is orange, you want to remove. Let's take, for instance, this blue now. Let me remove the blue. You see, it has changed to green. You see, it has changed to another color. Finally, I've changed it from, you see, the blue, even in its white, there is blue. It has changed to gray now. So you can work around the colors as you want. So at least you can change your picture. The white is better now. So let me say, okay. You will not click open because I've already placed it already. So now, any question from here before we crop it? The picture has been cropped now. It's different from before. Any question? Or should I continue? I assume we are okay with that. Let's continue. Good. Now, let's crop. You pick this. I told us the polygonal lasso tool is what we'll pick. Then you can press plus on your laptop to increase the, you see now, if it's not bold now, I wouldn't know that I've chopped some parts, so that you don't go and chop some part of someone's hair, like, was it Peter that cut someone's hair in the Bible? And Jesus restored it back. So you maximize it. When you press the, can you hear me, class? Hello?
Hello, we can hear you, sir. We can hear you.
Okay, thank you. I like the total silence. We are all serious students. So when you click this, you understand, you follow it. Sorry, I admitted someone in. So I can, as well, you can use here to drag it down. So it's good to start from the edge here. Sorry, have I admitted her? Sorry. Okay, she's joining. So you click here. Understand, from the edge. Make sure it's very smooth. You can make it bold. And make it bold. So we go like this. It's very easy. I will not finish all. I have the pictures already. I just want to show those of us that, please welcome on board. Those of us that missed last week's class, you can just watch it. Please, can you share my YouTube link in the chat so that those that missed the last week's class can also catch up with us? And please kindly help and subscribe if you have not. Pastor Titi from Canada, you're welcome, ma. God bless you, ma, for joining.
Good morning, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yes, ma.
You are welcome, ma.
Thank you, ma. Thank you.
I didn't wake you up.
Yeah, thank you. It's about 6 a.m. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
So let's quickly rush through. And there is another shortcut to this, but I'll show us that later. I want us to get this so that we will not be lazy. So you go like this. You see, I'm reducing it. When you take it up, drag your cursor up, it will automatically create more space in the pictures. So now this place is dark. We'll see if we can work on the dark area. So your next thing, by God's grace, next year, all of you, by the special grace of God, you'll be designing your movie posters. So your Christmas greeting card too will be very beautiful. You design it yourself. Now your music album, you design it yourself. Your church program, you design it. You tell pastor, don't give that graphics designer, let me try. When you do, you say, wow. Because the more you practice, the better you become. If you have any question, just chat me up. By God's grace, I'm always available to answer. You can do WhatsApp video call to check on it and fix it. We're almost done, please. We'll just do this while I'll pick on the other cropped pictures, because it's the same procedure, so that will save time. So we are almost there. Sorry, class. Let me just chop this up down. Yeah, good. Now, let me minimize it. I want to show us something very important. You observe that we started chopping from this angle. You understand? So just click enter. You see, it has picked it round. If you say delete, it will delete the image you want. You see, it has deleted it. But you can now undo, Control Z. Look at here, right click. I've undo, you right click, it will bring the options for us. I'm waiting for the dialogue to show on our own screen. Can you see any dialogue? Okay, you can see it. Now look at this number 2. Select inverse. Select inverse. You pick it. It will now select, it will now go the opposite now. Where we don't want, when you now press delete or backspace, it will take it off. Do we see it? You see how we deleted it? Ma?
Select the image. Yeah, what did you select to select the image?
I didn't even see.
Let me take it back.
Where you pick the pen you're using to draw the line.
Ah, okay, no problem.
We didn't see it because you enlarged the previous page. We just saw the line.
Okay, look at it.
Yeah.
You see this number 3.
Where is your, where, on the left or right?
Left.
Okay,
okay,
there. Okay.
When I right click, the first one is lasso 2. The second one is polygonal lasso 2. The third one is magnetic lasso 2.
What does that mean?
They are all like razors we can use to crop pictures. Okay. So I am not going to use the first one. I'm using the second one so that it's flexible. You can go back. I can press, when you are cutting, maybe you chop someone's head like this. You can press back. You will go back to where it's good. Do we understand it? It's very easy.
Okay.
When you practice.
But the first one can't do that.
The first one.
The lasso tool.
The lasso tool, it has limitations a lot. You will not enjoy it. I'll just show us what lasso tool does, and the second picture, while I will quickly go ahead. The magnetic tool is great. So do we now understand where I picked it from? Pastor Bola?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So you now right click here. Just right click on the image. It will bring this dialog box for us. You now go, look at it's just normal English. If you say deselect, it will remove the selection. You know now select, we select the background. We selected the background. If you say deselect, it just remove everything. It will not select anything. If you say select inverse, it will select. Now let me say select inverse. It will take me back to the picture because I've selected only the picture. You see it now. I want you to see it. Sorry, the network is a bit dragging now, but now you can see it, right?
Yes.
Okay. You see, we have cropped the picture, but is the picture that we need actually? If I say delete, it will delete the picture for us. But is the picture we need? So I will say undo, Control Z to bring it back. So I want to remove the background. You say you right click, you now select inverse. You see now it has selected the outside. Do we understand that? And let me show us something. The feather, look at up here. The feather is not 0.0. My feather is 0.03. It's at 0.3. So that the edges will not be very sharp. It will fade. Feather is like you blend. The edges blend a little, but the opacity of the blended is just a little, so that it will look smooth. When you place the picture on the background, it will not be sharp. Then it's now not blending with the background, but now when we blend it, so let's delete this. So when you are done, you can click on here. Any question? No question, right? So let us work on the picture here a little. What will I do is the eyes is dark a little. So I can click this circle here. You understand? I can use it here on the eyes. You see, instead of taking this pick tool, you can use this tool. Those of us in the previous class, those of us that did not attend the previous class, like Pastor Grace, Dr. Ake, Taya from Canada, you can go to my YouTube and watch it will help you through the first class last week. And I have several Photoshop tutorials on my YouTube too. You can watch different because I treated different things there. Now look at this. It didn't cover. Let us pick this. You understand? We just want to work on the dark edges here a little. You see? You click OK. Now click here. Because the feather here, I can't use this for picture. When you want to highlight or work on the picture, you can't use the same feather for removing of background. You click feather here. I can make it 10 or 20 or 15. So that you see now, it has feathered it so that it will not be different from the background. You can now Control M. Control M will bring this dialog box for us. Control M. Now you have channels here. Is the general. If it is green, you want to increase the red, the blue, you can work on that. But now is the RGB, the general picture. So we can do this now. You see the picture is coming up. You see? It's too much. I just intentionally did that to show us.
Yeah.
So when you are working in it, you see, you can just a little so that it will not be different from what you are doing. I want to, okay. So let me press OK.
Hello, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Felix, sorry.
No alarm.
What did you press to lighten that up?
Let me take that again.
You know when you control M,
yes.
You press something. What did you press, please?
Okay, ma. I'm repeating it again, ma. Control M. It will bring out this dialog box, curves. You know, like in Premiere Pro, when you press gamma, you'll see a curve like this. That you can increase the brightness, you can reduce the brightness of a video too. So here, we are working on this. Here, you see the way I pick it. You can increase it. Just to add a little light. Then if it is red, if it's too reddish for you, you can do this. You see it has turned to red. You can reduce the red. You can reduce the red. Look at the picture now. You see, it's turning to gray.
So are you, sir? Sorry. So are you just changing? Hello, sir.
Yes, ma'am. I can hear you, ma'am.
Hello, sir.
Yes, ma'am. Go ahead, ma'am. I can hear you, ma'am. Go ahead, ma'am. Hello, Pastor Modupe. Go ahead, ma'am.
Hello, sir.
Yes, I can hear you, ma'am. I can hear you.
Well, Modupe, we can hear you, ma. You can ask your question, ma.
Yeah, okay. Please, sir. So does it mean that to change those colors, to brighten it up, is it that channel? Is it that channel you are clicking? That channel that says red, that arrow?
Yes, that now. Let me.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Okay. I said to change the color, to brighten it up. Is it the arrow that currently is called channel? Then beside it, you have in that box.
Now, here, let me undo. Look at this now. Let me take this back. Look at the picture the way it is, right? So, if I want to work on any, like this, the general color, RGB is red, green, or blue. Pictures are usually in either RGB or...
Hello, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
Sorry, it was my internet. So
okay.
Is it that arrow you are pressing to be changing it, or the line on the graph?
Is the
Which
curve.
one are you pressing?
Is the curve. You can see my mouse.
The line graph, the curve.
Yes, you can see my, I'm taking it up to control.
Okay, go you now.
Yes.
Okay.
So if you want to work on red, like you want to, you are shooting, you want to send picture of someone to green, blue, you can do it here too. You can do it different ways. Let me say green. This is the green. You see, you are changing it to green. It's like you want to do a horror film. Add effect. So people will be, this makeup sweet. They don't know, say, now just for poster ID. Praise the Lord. So let me just take this back. We are good with that. So it's okay. Then you can remove this. But it's still dark. So though the darkness is naturally on the, so let's see this. Please, can we mute ourselves so that we'll have a clean audio? So here too, let's see what we can do here. You say feather, you feather your edges, 15. It depends on how you want it to blend. So Control M. Let's see if it can still add little light. It didn't work on it, so it's just a little impact. You understand? But there is something we can still do. Let me show us something, class. Look at, just watch me, please. This dark, I want to see, I want to reduce it. I'm not so comfortable with it. Just watch what I want to do. You know, I want to operate the eyes here. Now, the feather is, let me put the feather at the 15 we are using. So let me just reduce it. I will reduce the feather now. Maybe to 10, or let's say 6. Okay, it's better now. I will now click patch tool. Look at what the patch tool will do now. You see?
Hello, sir. Please, where is the patch tool that you take? Where do you click it from?
It's in the tool. When I say tool, just go to the toolbar by the left.
Thank you.
Yes, please. So, you see, you look for a place that will fit into in its body. If you take eyes, it will bring eyes. You can make someone with 2 eyes. You understand? If you want to bring nose there, you want to put hair there. So I just want to take something a little bright. You see, it's adding a little light there. Then it has crossed my, it's the first one. You see now, I don't want it to cross this. So with this, you can add anything on even someone's clothes that is bad. You can add it up. Let us just leave this. No, it still didn't give me what I really want. But that can actually be done. Let us not tarry on this. We have a long way to go. So you can chop this off to fit into what we have. Now it's patch tool. I will go back to my razor. Now let me show you the work of patch tool. Like somebody is dressed and the underwear is showing here in the neck. You can use the patch tool to remove that. Let me show us the patch tool. Enter. Look at the patch tool here. Look at healing brush. Like this pimples, spot healing brush. Look at this. These pimples now. You see, you can clean it. So you use this to treat pictures. You snap your husband, your daughter, your son. If there is anything you don't want, this light, if it's too much, you understand? So you can work on that. You use the healing brush to remove every dirty on picture, like this place here. And you can reduce the brush too. Here. You can reduce it here, the size. You understand? So very good. Let's go ahead. Then I'll press my Z, fit to page. So this is first picture. I can drag this down to take it to our page. Movie poster. Here. Drag it here. Bam. I'll drop it. Understand? Just drag it here and drop. So you can save this so that when you want to do, I will show how to do beautiful movie opening credits too. Like Abejo, you'll see picture coming, boom, you see smoke, you see title. When we come to Premiere Pro, I just want us to have the idea so that when we are doing that, we'll be able to know where we got those things from. So look at this. We can save this. I already have, you say save as, so that you can put name. You can now open folder. I can say tutorials Photoshop to December. So I can save this. So we can change the title, file name. We say Angel. You understand? It's very important. So we can close this now. We have it saved. It's still saving now. You see, it should be closed after saving completely. You say it, save changes. We have already saved it. Yes, it will close now. You see, it has closed. So here, fit on screen. You see, we have the picture. So now the same thing goes for other pictures. So let me just bring the pictures. We have it. I've already done that. Let me open end time distraction. I have the pictures here. See the pictures for the posters. I did. You see the background. Look at the poster here. Let me show us the poster. Okay, let me show us the poster I did for the. You see the poster here I did for the movie, End Time Distractions. It was a quick one. It was during the lockdown. We just quickly put it together. So let's see, this picture is here. Let's bring in another picture. This is Father John, Lady Missionary. So the same way we treated those pictures, the same way we have them. So I can bring them down. This, let me close this. Father, Lady, that's my dancing flower. So you can now be dragging them to your page here. You can close this after dragging. You can bring this here. And close this after dragging. Can bring this here. Can close this after dragging. Can bring this here, the missionary. And close this after dragging. Now you observe, because there are just few highlights here. So look at this picture. The first one here, you can name it. You can name it. So here you put missionary, or you can put my name, Felix. You understand? This brother, when you click, so that when you are working, this one, hear me. You understand? It will be easy. You just go to the pot. You know, when you are cooking, you know, there is meat in the stew. Let's say maybe I'm making a sweet egusi soup. There is crayfish, there is this. So name them, so that you'll not be saying, you'll be looking. You can click here to rename, or you double click here. Just double click. When you double click like this, it will highlight this one, Father. Enter. Who is this? This one, Lady. That's dancing flower. That's my wife. Then I think that's all. This layer, the angel. So good. We have the names. So which one do you want to put first? Let's say maybe who is the major character there in this film? Let's say perhaps the role that Felix played, he was a missionary, then a flashback. You can now mute others. You understand? So that you can position the major character. But let us have the angel here. So let's look for a background. You go to, let me share my internet with us, so that you select a beautiful background. Where's, Felix. Okay, let's go to Google. Please, can you share my YouTube link on the chat box so that people can see it, those that were not in the class? Please kindly subscribe. So now, look at what I'm going to post. Beautiful. Movie poster background. HD. You understand? I can go for PNG so that I'll have raw. Oh, you see beautiful images here. You can now go here. Wow. See plenty. See Avengers, we know Avengers, see Killer, see Zombie, see Hero. So let's choose class. Look at this. This is beautiful too. To add some fog. Look at this. Look at this. So class, let's pick. Or if we are not okay with this, we can go somewhere. Class, let's pick. You know, we are talking about end time distraction. Now, when you are doing a poster, you follow the title. Excuse me. End time distraction. Thank you very much, Pastor Victoria, for sharing my. So, Dr. Titi, please help us subscribe. Thank you very much for subscribing. Now, someone was about to say something. What should we pick?
Yeah, I was thinking the one that have moon with a little, is it a little house or
this one?
Yeah, that's one. Yeah, that one.
Are we okay with that, class? This.
Thank you, sir. We shall subscribe.
Thank you, ma.
Yes, sir.
Should we pick this? Now, why did you pick this?
Because he says it's end time distraction. So because he has the global something, and he has something like trouble water under with fire. I mean,
Okay.
that red something. It's to me, it's like the world is being distracted. I don't know.
Okay. Personally, I'm thinking about having a background that is dark. You understand?
Okay. Okay.
Now, if the background is dark, it shows trouble. You understand? It shows confusion. When you have a dark background, it shows confusion, trouble, something not clear. So let's check. This is beautiful too, but let's still make use of this. You can say you right click, we'll mix it, open in a new tab. Oh, sorry, open image in new tab. It's look at it now. Ah, it didn't allow me. Look at this Oyibo people. They want to do me Ojoro. It's opening, it's closing. Oh, it has downloaded. I didn't say download, I said open in a new tab. Look at it, it downloaded. Ah, sorry, you're not seeing it. Let me share with you. Sorry. Let me share my download with you. Because I don't want you to miss out anything. So downloads. It went and just downloaded. I wanted it to go, but let's see. You can see some like this on sale, for sale. This is Dr. Wale. I used it to just celebrate his birthday that day. Understand? This button, I use it to design a poster to button apply. So these are my downloads folder. You see backgrounds, mission. Look at this, I use it to do a poster. I use this to design a book cover for someone. You understand? So this one, I use this JMIK to design poster. Something for Mommy Gloria, an advert. Now let's quickly go to where we are. What is the name? CG. So you can search. I press this C. I press C again. Look at it. 1, 2, 3. You see, it has downloaded. So I can drag this into Photoshop. Sorry, you will not see my screen now because I'm dragging to Photoshop. So let me take us back to Photoshop now. It's very, very easy, sincerely. Within a few minutes, we design poster now. So this is the background that Pastor Bola picked. But we have a write-up there. What do we do? Who can tell me how we can delete the write-up? I just showed us that with patch tool. You understand? When you pick patch tool, this way, or even healing, let's see, if you use healing, your healing brush, you understand? You see, it will be deleting it gradually. You can increase the brush a little. You see it? Class, are you following?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, we are following.
Please, sir, which brush did you choose?
I used this healing brush where I have patch tool. So I picked my healing brush tool.
Is it the second one or the third one that you picked, sir?
The second one.
Okay, thank you, sir.
You're welcome, ma. Now, let me use the second one now, the third one. You can see so that you will not be restricted when you are editing. I can use my patch tool, but that one you use it to circle like this. So you go like this. It will replace. You see it? Are you lost?
I think so. We now put it on top of
Where you want to replace with?
I don't know.
Let me take that again. Look at here, Pastor Bola. When you pick here, you understand? You go smoothly like this L. I want to remove this L. I have highlighted it. You can use this, your normal highlighting that we use for trimming to highlight. So you now drag it to where you want to replace there. Where you want to replace there, you take it there. Sister Christy is not here.
Oh, that's true. Maybe she's working.
And she didn't know. Let me share with her. Let me share with her. She has sent her assignment. Oh God. Sorry, class. Let me just quickly do that. Oh, Pastor Bola, you can share to the editors platform.
I did. I shared to all the platforms.
No, it's not on the editors platform.
Pastor Bola,
Ma?
I think what you can do, sorry, I'm driving. What you can do is to share the leaflet that was posted yesterday about it. If you pick that one, then paste your own on it so that they will see that anybody that wants to join that class, please use this link.
Okay.
You understand? Thank you, ma'am.
Sister Christy is at work. She's working.
Yeah, that is not.
Okay, look at this now. Paraventure, I want to pick this sky. I want to pick this moon, you see? When you take it, it will pick anything, even is this background here. Here, you understand?
Yeah.
You see? So I will put it here. Please, if you are not in the editors WhatsApp platform, please add it. Okay, just message me or you send it on the chat. Pastor Bola will add you. Now look at this.
I'm not there. I'm not there. I'm learning. I'm learning. I'm a novice.
Okay, ma. As soon as we finish, I will add us all, ma.
So that we can we do tutorials often. Let me just add sorry. Pastor Bola, you are an admin in the platform now, so Oh,
Sir?
you are admin in the platform. Isaac, come and touch this my light. Oh. Sorry, class. Sorry, it will not burn. So you can. It's not there. It's from the socket. Remove my Mac. I think it's full now. Put it on the Mac. Okay. Thank you. So let's quickly go ahead. So we can remove this. So patch tool is actually faster than the eraser tool. So it depends on your choice. You see, we have deleted that. Even this right up now, we can delete it too. So you can just take it up a little. We deleted it. Let's say, do we really deleted it completely? We still have small remnants here. We don't want a mixed multitude. So there we go. So we have a plain background now. So this is different from what the original creator of this background did. So you can change the color a little. How do you do that? Please look at this. Yes, Pastor Bola, I will do that now.
Okay, sir.
Yes, ma'am. Just saw it too. You are now, ma.
Okay, sir. Thanks.
So you can add them. So look at something, class. Look here. You know, the picture is highlighted. So there is this on the layers here. Look at this. Oh, this is effect. I want to create a film.
I can't see anything. I can't see something.
Look at my mouse under the layer. Effect.
It's showing now. It's showing now. Thank you.
If I want to add those effects, it's there, but I want to show us something. Okay, not even this layer. I want to just show us some shortcuts. Curves, brightness. Like if you want to change the color now, maybe you want to reduce the red. Do you see what I did? I want to add the red. You understand? I want to make it yellow. You see, I've changed the sky. I want to make it red. Like end time distraction, maybe end time. You see, the sky is red now. They'll know that it's cloud. You see? Lightness. You understand? So let me delete all this. You see? Do you saw what I did? Class,
we saw it, sir.
Okay,
powerfully.
so you can work on that, or you can even add the effect here too. You could add the effect here. I showed us. You could add the effect here by right-clicking, Control M. You understand? I'm just trying to. There are many ways to it. To enter a house, you can enter through the window, through the door. The one that Jesus healed, the man with palsy that Jesus healed, it was through the roof. Shebi Isha entered the house. Entrance now, entry is entry. So I want to show us diverse ways of achieving that. So you can say green here. If the green is much for you, you can reduce the green here. You understand? So you could play around it. So you can do this. You can do another. I'm showing us 3 ways. You can do camera raw. So that's 3 ways of changing to work on your colors. I think we remember this. I've shown us when I was treating that picture. You can click here to remove the orange, blue, blah, blah, so on and so forth. So let's cancel. So let us bring our picture here, or we drag our background to the picture. So movie poster. So we have this here, our background. You click on V, it will change to pick 2. You take it here. Very good. So we can close this. Let's close this. If you want to save the background, you can say yes. Let me say yes. It will save in my background a case. But if you are working on Premiere Pro, if you didn't save, it will unlink on the timeline. Oh, please always save. Do you understand? Premiere Pro, when you are working, always save your, because it will just unlink. So you see it's on the picture now. Ah, why? Background supposed to be background at the background, just like the name. Look at it. Oh, this is not correct too. On the image. So now image, wow. It has covered. Who will tell me what to do?
Send it to the back.
The screen and then you move it to the back.
God
Send
bless
it to
you,
the
man.
back.
You say I should click the screen. It is not Corel Draw. It is Corel Draw that we can do that. Here we are working with layers. I told you if you close these eyes, it will remove the background. So you take it down. I told us it's like you are building a house. The block that is up is the one that will be on top. So you just drag the picture up. Do you understand it now?
Hello, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
Hello, sir.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
please, does it mean that the one we want to be
On top.
the main background?
Yes.
Is it on top or
down?
Below.
Below.
Because in your own layer, like the step below.
Look at it here. Let me name it background. It's below. Below. You see it below.
Okay,
I can decide to delete this white. I allow the white in case you want to play around your background. I want to blend it. This, I will show us that too. Now, this background, I can decide to make it dark. Control M. You see? You can decide to make it dark. You see, it is changing the background. Aha, let's do it like this. You see, it gives us a fog around the poster.
Hello, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
Hello, sir.
Yes,
now, to change that background, before you do the Control M, do you click the background so that the Control M will be talking to the one you want to amend?
Exactly.
Am I right?
Yes,
okay,
please.
Thank you, sir.
Because if you mistakenly put your cursor on the angel, the effect will be on angel. It's like layers like this. Anyone you want to click on it, add the effect. So
thank you, sir.
Let's go ahead. Look at this here now. Let's say Paraventure is just 2 pictures I want to put on the posters. Oh, good. I'll make it bold. Maybe only 2 characters. I'll make it bold here too. Very good. Please, can we mute ourselves? Can we mute? Okay.
You are muted, sir.
I've allowed you to unmute yourself. Now look at this picture. It's now look at this. Let me undo. Let me undo. I wanted it bold. But the picture has shrink, right? It has shrink somehow. You can cancel here. Let me remove the effect I did. It's correct now. Enter. I press enter now. Very good. I want it bolder. You don't drag picture here. Those in the previous class have told us. So you now say you want to drag picture. You're dragging it to adjust. You can't get it correctly. So the best thing is you take it from the edge and you hold Shift and Alt on Windows, while on Mac you hold Alt and Shift. Same thing, Shift and Alt. Let's make it bold. No. You release your hand from the mouse and click enter. It's good. So now it's too big, right? You can use this now. You right click here, rectangle. I can just use this to chop the picture so that it will be at the same level with
Hello, sir.
Yes, ma.
When you said let's make it bold, is it that let's increase the size of that picture? Is that what it means?
Yes, please, exactly.
Okay.
Because I want it to be at the same level with the angel. Look at it now. You understand? So we can take this moon because we want the effect of the moon to show. You can take it up a little, while you can drag this down here because it's background. There's no problem. It's image that I wouldn't advise you, even some background, I wouldn't advise you to take edge. Take it from the angle 90, either both, angle 90, so that it will not distort the picture.
Hello, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
Please, sir, how did you move the moon?
I just took it up. I shifted I clicked on the background. Look at my layer. I am on the let me background.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So how were you able to pick just the move up?
I just shifted it like this. You see there is space down.
Okay.
So
exactly, that's what I'm saying. So how do you close that?
I just dragged it down
perfect.
Here to cover up.
Okay,
yes.
Yeah, got your points. Yeah.
Yes. So please, now the edge is too sharp for me. Let's blend the edge. What will I do? Shift B. Look at this. Or, you know, I was on pick tool before. The pictures are highlighted. Then I went to this brush. I picked it. Or you shortcut Control B, write it as in Shift B. Please write it on your system, Shift B. Shift B. Okay, I'm sure we are there. Most of the time, I want us to finish this poster. I will share some sound background sound for your editing too. When we want to go to Premiere Pro editing, I will share some background sound for us. We can download some text. I will just share some stuff with us gradually, but we'll make sure we all get the Photoshop today. I'll try to upload it. Now look at this, the edge is too sharp. Control B. You see here, you put it on clear. If it is in darken, when you click, it will, now I'm on Felix, it will darken it. But because the opacity is low here, look at it here. You see? You see what it's doing on the background? I will undo. If you pick color bond, look at what it will do. You understand? On the background. Undo. So we want to clear. Go to clear. Pick background. You see what it's doing now? You see that it's blending, right? But it's too much. Let's reduce it here. The opacity. Pastor Dupe, you can see now the opacity here is what I use to reduce. If the opacity is like here, and if my, let me just, so that will help you for that editing. You see, it will reduce the picture. You see, it will fade it. It will fade the picture. Yes. It will just reduce the.
Oh, so you can use that opacity as well
to
fade in the man. Okay.
Yes, that's what I want to use now to fade in the man. The edge here that I don't want. You see now what I did.
Okay.
I've just blend the man. So let's go for the angel. Angel is here. I click on the angel. I will do same too on this picture. Do you see that? It's better like this now.
Yes, but the angel is dark. The blending, is that?
Yes,
is that
because of the background. The background here, look at the background where the angel is. It's dark. So it will fade to dark. Do you understand, ma? So there are edges. Let me just fade here so that it will enter. So there we go. We can take this down a little. We can leave this up a little. Now, we want to write their names. The name of the poster, the movie, End Time Distraction. Let's see. You click on T, text, End Time. Time. Because it's a bit long, you can break it. When you, after typing, you now go to your pick tool so that it can highlight, because if it is in T, you see the way it is, it will still be in text. You may not be able to pick it, but when you go to pick tool, it will turn to picker, or you press V. Look at the end time here now. So the end time, I can take it up so that it can be on this pictures. You can now go to here, characters. You click, so we can select characters. You can make it bold, maybe 70. So let's change the character. When you click here, you can change the fonts. If you see the one you want, just talk. End time, this is bold. Should we leave this?
I think this is good. To me, I don't know.
This is good. Yeah.
Okay, good. Now, end time like this. The color, well, the color is good because, you know, we don't have to have multiple colors. Like I told us, the color should be around the clothes, the background. You remember the first class? But we will still do this. Let's add another background to this background. Let's go to our Photoshop. Let's go to my Google, where we have the download. I want you to enjoy it so that you'll not be restricted. Google, okay. Where is download? Okay, movie poster. Now, so I want us to add black down, the down, so that it will fade like this down. So you can mix your poster background. You understand? You can mix your poster background. Like this one now, they mix the background. Like if you want to put best winner, blah, blah, look at it here. You just download this and add it. Should we download and add it? So you will now delete the ones there, you write your own. Or let me show us how to do it too. I will download and I will show us how to achieve that. Look at this black here. Let's take this. Excuse me. Sorry. I have cold. Let's download this.
Bless you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. You see this one, you can increase it. So let's save as. So we'll just download it. Sorry, I'll just drag it. I've shown us how to achieve that. I'll just drag it into our Photoshop and now take us back to Photoshop. It has come to Photoshop. You see, that it's very easy. So now it's showing cross as is cancelled. It has not been laid. It's sitting with one bomb. So you press enter or you click this good here so that you can place it. Sorry. Please, I'm in a class online. I will get back to you. Our discussion is still intact. Thank you, sir. So we have it here now. You see, it has removed the crossing. It has been allowed. It's loading, let it finish. Now, look at something here, Smart Object Tumble. You want to remove it from Smart Object. You right click, you rasterize layer. Those of us in first class, I explained that to us. And let me do that again. You know, these layers, it's where you have like a room where you arrange your ingredients and everything before it is cooked here. So you must place them. So if it is still on that smart object, it will not rest. So you have to give it rest. Like Solomon that had rest, he didn't fight war. So let's delete this background. Just use your eraser tool, click here. Oh, it is not very sharp. Oh no. Let's still use the eraser tool. So this may not give us what we want. Actually, I just need the fog of the black.
How did you get that there, sir?
I imported it. I downloaded it.
Then you drag it on it. Yeah, then you drag it on it.
Yes, please.
Okay.
I now placed it. Do you copy that, ma?
Yes,
now,
I got that now. Yeah.
If I say that we should do this, we should chop here, or better still, we can take the circle, enter. You can take circle here, look at it, eclipse, and take circle here like this. If you chop it, the edge will not be very smooth. You understand? It will be sharp, except if you use feather. If you use feather, because I want us to add black down here. It still didn't give us what we want. Excuse me. You see? It didn't give us what we want. It didn't give us what we want.
We can't stretch it to cover everything.
I've stretched it. But I didn't like, I will show you one beautiful one now. Let's delete this.
Yes, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
You know that one that you showed us from the tools? Yes. That is when you click that tool, it actually shows two colors like that. Is one of these tools?
Yes, one of.
Is it the one that?
That's gradients.
Yeah.
Gradients.
Aha, gradients. So can we use that?
We can use it. Let's see. On the background. Then you can add mask. You understand? You have to add mask on it. You add mask. I've covered my, let me take this up a little.
Please, how do you add mask?
Look at it now. It will highlight. Do you see it on the down? My tool here, my layer, under the layer.
Yeah, I can't see your cursor.
Look at the cursor.
Okay, now I can see. Yeah, yeah.
To the layers now. I've clicked on it. You see, add layer mask. Add
okay, sir. Add layer mask.
So it has been added. So if I now pick the gradient here, it's loading. It's loading. You know what? It's not. It's supposed to show. Don't worry. I tampered with it while I was doing the graphics the other time. But let me just show us. No, this really works. I've tampered with my setting That's why it's not coming up here now. Let me just show us something. Let me delete the, no, you see it's actually showing, but it didn't come up. Now, let me actually show us. Go to your, this is very important, and you can use it to create your own background. You go to your rectangle or circle, as the case may be. You understand? You create the shape where you want to put it. You see? It's white. Wow. You go here. No panic, not. Change the color to, we want it to be maybe black, or let's pick from this. Now, then let's make it a little darker so that we have, you understand? There we go. You see it? So what will you do now? Enter. Now here, I've already made the outline to be 0. You understand? Take note of this, please. It's 0. So, no, sorry, I don't mean to. You can press V now. It has highlighted it. What will you do? Just go to your filter, blur, Gaussian blur, click. It said you must rasterize it. You see, that's why before you can add anything on the layer mask, you must rasterize first. So let's click on the rasterizer. Now we want to blur it. Let me show us. Let me cancel so that I will take it up. You will see the effect. Let me cancel the effect first. Let me take the layer up. You see it, right? It's sharp. Then let me add what I want to do. Go to filter. You blur. Gaussian blur. You rasterize, yes. So you add effect. You'll be looking at it. You see? You see the edges? You see? Are you following, class?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. So you can click this now. So we want it down, but we want it on the pictures. You understand? Let it go on Felix too. So you take it down here. Do you see now? So you can increase the size. Do you see? It has added a blend to it. So the same blend, you can use it to add some effect on your text. You click the rectangle, all those effects you see on text, like brush, you can do like this. It will still take us to the white. Now, maybe we want to add this blue, this text blue on the text itself. Now, let's take it up. You see what I'll do now. Now, it has not clicked on the rectangle. This is the eclipse. So the rectangle is here, you rasterize it. Then I can take it up. Also off the text because I want to put it on the text. You can rename it brush. I want to turn it to like a brush. Effects. So you can create different effects and save on your system. When you are working in Premiere Pro, you can use that rays you see the logo, you can use it to animate rays. You see light shining like this. Now look at this now. Click here, the Gaussian blur. Now, when you are working, look at here, Control F, we just apply the effect you have already put in your effect panel. If I say Control M, you see it is too much for me, but nonetheless, you see the effect now. So if you want to add effect like background here, you see that place was dark. You want to add here, You understand? You see effect here? So you can create your own background from the scratch. You can do this blue, red, green, add it, effect, different effect. So this, I want to add it on the text. So you can reduce it like this. Those one you see on text, some graphics, some Photoshop graphics. You see as if you see it here now. End time. So we'll put it on top. You understand? And add effect. So Photoshop is easy to manipulate. Now let us, the text is too ordinary. You can do this. Let's add effect. Let's emboss it first. The size of the emboss, you see? If it's too much, you just add a little, then you can soften and make it soft. If you now can play around it, outer bevel, you see the way it is? Inner bevel, emboss, you see? So which one should we pick, class? Pillow emboss?
Inner bevels, I'll suggest.
Okay. Inner bevel. So here we can now manage it. So the size. So you can add contour now. The contour, how much do you want it? You see no contour here, there is here now. You can play around it. Which one do you want? You want it like this? You see it now? You want it like this? So now, still in the effect, you can add some drop shadow, or we don't need drop shadow because the background is dark already. You can do outer glow. Wow, you see some glow now. Outer glow now, you can touch the effect here. Spread the size, you see? You see? Class, are we following? It's very sweet. You can just do this, maybe to just have a little of it. But the write-up, we are not seeing it very well, right? We are not, and you can add texture to your font. Now the texture will not show because my soften I added, or you see now, you'll see as if it has bricks. You see the font now, as if it has some bricks, all this rough wall. So it's easily worked around. Let me drop shadow too. So drop shadow. Now the drop shadow, let me show you the effect. You see the shadow now on it. You see that the write-up is not ordinary now. So end time. Let's try this red and see for the color. Right? Let's see this red, how it will look like. Wow, it's better, right?
Yes.
So we have it end time. Then let's put the distraction. So the distraction, use a distracting font. Don't use a normal font. Use a font that is not normal. Do we understand it? Because of the word. So use a font that is not common. Distraction. can just centralize this like this. So the distraction, since we are making it like this, if I put it by the side, I may just add a very fancy font, but let me see, I can use this blue. You understand? So that it will not be red, it will calm it down. This stockfish blue, I can go like this. So you can pick color, walk around. If you like, you can pick the blue on my shirt here, my top. You can pick this white. You can pick any color around. So that is one advantage it has. So let's pick this distraction. So let's add just little effect. We may not need much here. We can just put a texture on it. Understand? Texture. Emboss. Maybe a little. You understand? The font is not ordinary now, as if it has. Understand? Are we following? Any question from here?
Yes, question, please. How did you do that? You know, the faces of the text in the distraction was a little bit roughened. What did you press?
I did it here. I added it here. Are you following?
Would you be able to show us again, please?
Okay, I will do that.
You are on mute, sir.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
okay.
sir.
Okay. So let me take that again. If you want to add effect to your text, even to this picture now, you can emboss it. Double click the edge. Emboss. Add the depth. Look at the edge of the pictures. You see?
Yeah.
You can emboss it. You understand? As if
okay.
Yeah, like logo, your ministry logo, you can add it. Contour. So it will emboss it out of the, but let me cancel. So the same
Okay, sir.
applicable on the fonts here, the text. The edge, bevel, emboss. How far do I want it? Depth, the size. It's too much, just a little. The softness, like this. Then texture. Do you see the texture, ma? Contour. The texture is.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
How long do I want it? You can change the texture to here. Bricks, blah, blah, anywhere you want. So the scale, you can reduce it, you can add. You see it here. If I add it, to increase it. But I don't want it to be too bogus. So that is where we got it from.
Thank you, sir.
Any question now?
Not from me, sir.
Okay. So
hello, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you so much, sir. I wasn't here when you did the end time color.
It's the same thing.
Okay, but it's double color. How did you do it, sir?
The double color. Okay, let me do
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
It's easy. What I did was this double color, I just added outer glow. Look at it here from the effect. This effects in Premiere Pro, in After Effects, in Photoshop, it means effect. When you see the effects, it means visual effect. That is movie. Premiere Pro, something. Now look at it. Outer glow here. spread. But looking at the font, you see it's changing size. Do you see it?
Yes, sir.
But we don't need it for the second one.
Yeah, we.
Yeah, it will not make it look nice.
Okay, sir.
Yes, so you know, graphics is about being creative. As you do your work, it's like you are creating something afresh.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome, ma. So let's see this. Let's centralize. So this brush we did will not serve for the first one again, because the first one is red now. This brush here, we'll take it here. You see the distraction? You see that it has some effect on it now. The same color with the, so we'll see this in posters and this at times. We say, this effect fine, or how they do them like this.
Yes, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
Can we try that effect in red?
Yes,
so
I want to
bring
put it on the
people's
red.
attention to that.
Yeah, look at red now. Actually, I was to do that for the font. You see, you just click your rectangle, change the color to red. So still pick this red so that your red will not be, you have a red, blood red, you have different red, orange red, blah, blah. So let's have same kind of red. You rasterize, you see it now. Then you go to your filter. You blur, Gaussian blur. It's too much. Now reduce it. You understand? So now you can now reduce your control. You can just press V. So you can now reduce the height to how you want it. You see it now. If you want gold, you see some is golden, most especially they use golden something to do this, you understand? You just change it to golden color. And if you want to duplicate, just press Alt. And that applicable to your Premiere Pro to just shift up. You see I've duplicated it. Just hold your Alt and shift up. So now if I want to add effects, I want to add the effect to the background. Look at this now. I just want to add some swag to it. Click. I can bring this one here now. You understand? Do you see this? So you can play around it. It's just being creative. You see, it's adding some stuff to it. So you centralize it. You click, you can shift on your keyboard. Centralize the fonts too, you can shift. Or you can just go to your text. And if your layers are too much, you can group pictures together. Let's say, for instance, these pictures now. Felix, you hold your shift, Angel, right click, then you right click on it. You say merge layers. Or you just press Ctrl G. You understand? Ctrl G, Control Group. So that you don't have plenty things on your layers. Because when you're working on posters that have plenty elements, you will have like more than 20 things. Your layer mask will be too full. You see now I can easily drag like this and see. And look at them here. If I want, I just unlock like this. And if I want to delete, you can delete the, you understand? But we don't want to delete. We need the pictures. You understand? You can ungroup them. Look at it, ungroup layers. So it's easy. You are the alpha and alpha omega of the Photoshop. You can work and do whatever you want with it. So look at it here now. Let's shoot.
I have a question, sir.
Yes, ma.
That question is that, so take for example, if I want to replace this moon with the ministry logo, and I want it to not just to be stable, but to move, to animate. You know, you mentioned it the other time.
Okay.
So if I want to replace this moon with that, how can I do that?
Now, to replace this moon with an animated logo, you don't, that one is in Premiere Pro. This is still, that one is, how will I put it? It's not still. This is still work that we are doing. It is not moving.
Okay.
It is not live. I'm doing this to give you a background so that when we are doing that in Premiere Pro, you know what I'm talking about. That's why I referred to that. But if I want to bring my ministry logo now, I'll just import, I'll open rather. I'll go to my pictures. I'll now search for logo new. Logo new. You see, ministry logo register. These are some logos I worked on too. For some people, this Mount Zion logo, the one for the anniversary. You see this. So we'll rasterize it, right? So we can delete the white. You just use eraser tool to save time. Magic eraser tool, just click on everything deleted. You understand? You now drag it to your, I can close the logo, say save, I say no, because I have it saved already. So my ministry logo can now come here. You know, when you want to reduce it, you hold Shift and Alt so that it will not distort. Enter. Enter. You see, that's why you have to hold Shift and Alt. Press Enter. So we can now let me show us something where you can also press Enter here. This good. Correct here, you tick it. You click on the correct. You see, it has laid it. Click on the logo. Oh, sorry. It came up in the grouped work. You understand? Where's the logo? Let's look for the logo. Our logo, where is it? Where is our logo? Let's close these pictures. Oh, class, where's our logo now? Oh, sorry. Let's ungroup this.
I think the way it's showing is inside the grouped one. So you might want to ungroup.
Look at it here. Logo, let me name it logo. You see it has highlighted. It was in the grouped work, so we can pick it. Thank God we are following now. I'm happy to hear that. So logo, click enter. So the name of the ministry, you click your T or you click your text tool. So you put Vision Drama Mission Outreach. Drama Mission Outreach International. So you can reduce it. You see the text is too bogus. Don't drag it here, or you drag it here, you see you distort it. No, I don't want it to be tampered with. So just go here. reduce the text here. You can make it 30. I say 30 and see. You see? It's too big. 20. I can't put name of ministry in red. You don't write people's name, company name in red. You understand? Ministry name in red. Because this color now, you see, we are using red and blue for this artwork. So you can put it white. The white on the man, on the angel. It's not pure white. So that the colors will still blend. You see? So the same way you write the name of the characters, this and that, present and everything. Any question?
Well done, sir. So, like that logo there, if I want to, I'm guessing I can just use the picker to pick it and just put it in the center of that moon to cover the moon.
If you want to, let me do that.
Okay.
Let's try it. It's very easy. You can, I don't want the transformer to transformation now. Let me transform it so that you see it. I can leave it like this to give it like round effect. Sorry, let me re-enlight it. You see, it added some effect around the.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
So if we are using it here, then it means we have to shift the background up so that the logo will be at the normal place. You understand? It means we have to shift it like this. Or better still, let me show something. Or you just do like this. There's no big, it's just very easy. Let me just show something, class. You can just crop here. You can do like this. This is the moon, right? I want to shift it up. Click patch 2. Click on the background because the effect you want to apply is on the background. If you want to cover the moon, you understand?
Yes, sir.
Yes, you can click like this to cover the moon.
Okay. So it's like you just cut the moon out, is it?
Why are you removing the moon, sir?
I just want to show you that if you don't want the moon, you can remove it. And if you want to copy the moon,
okay,
you can just copy it.
Yeah, I think you are trying to put the logo on the moon.
If you want to copy it, you click Alt, you shift. Sorry, you click Alt. You now hold it like this. You see, I've moved the moon up. Do you see it?
Yes.
Are you confused?
Now the moon is 2.
Yes, I recreated it. You can, so you can now cover this second one. You understand? And now cover the second one. So you can click on your patch tool. You now take it to where you want to cover it with, maybe here. So We have covered it now. It's not even showing that there was moon there before. So we can now take our logo and take our logo there. You can zoom. When you zoom, V, I pressed V again. Now it's here. I can add effect on the logo, just shadow. So it will add some pepper and Maggi there. Just watch now. You see, it's adding some background on it. It's too much. Can reduce the opacity. Opacity, you see, is very dark. The spread. So when I press Z to go back to zoom, and now say fit to screen. You can see it now. So the name of the ministry is up here. You can put it up. Let me take it up. Let me just put it pure white so that it can be very conspicuous. You see it now, very good, it's brighter. So you can add shadow a little to it so that it will separate it from the background. You see, it has now. Any further question? Then the name of written by blah blah, you write it down here. Written by, produced by, you write it down there.
A quick question, sir.
Yes,
so in the for people that do like short skits and short movies, where do you suggest we put like subscribe and things like that?
It's
Is
down.
it at the top or below?
Below.
Okay.
And when you want to put, just download YouTube logo.
Yeah, yeah.
You understand? You download YouTube logo, you say, please subscribe.
Yeah.
So you put it down there.
Okay. Thank you.
So this one now, the poster is ready. I didn't, let me save it. So put Abuja, Nigeria,
Wow.
written and directed by. So this red is where I will now write the names of character, edited by, written by, blah, 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 blah. You arrange it.
Wow. We are good to go. Thank you so much, sir.
The poster is set now.
Very beautiful.
And please, for your YouTube channel. Yes, please.
Sir, I would think this is better than the first one you did.
Same. Yes, Pastor Juliet, we can't write names with red because it is not good. You know, when we were growing up in school, primary school, they will say only someone that is late, you use red to write there. And it's not even good. If we put red now to write the names, it will look odd. Like if I want to write names here now, I will use white so that it can appear contrast to the background red, and it will be beautiful. So your choice of color is very, very important. Choice of fonts, very important.
A quick question, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
Because you've been doing this for ages now.
Not ages. I was forced to do it, and thank God I was able to learn. I started using Photoshop, let me see, 2000 and just like 4 years ago.
Okay, that's good. I just wanted to ask a question that, could you give us list of fonts that are good for title and the little text on that, so that we won't just be playing around? You understand what I'm saying? So that when I want to do title, I think between 3 fonts, I should just choose between that and move on. Rather than, you know, as an amateur, start checking, oh, this is no good, oh, I don't know if this is good. So those kind of tips, I will be grateful for it.
So you want me to give you expo?
Yes, please.
I will not. It's because you are not used to graphics. Like there are different fonts. I want to change this fonts now of distraction. Oh, sorry, it's the vision that is changing. I want to change that of distraction. When you begin to work, you begin to get used to fonts, fonts, bleeding cowbell, Actually, I just copied some fonts from town yesterday from Abuja. I will see if I can upload, at least to reduce that stress for us. If I can upload it, the data lomaje. Let's see this distraction. You see? So you just play around it like this. You see the way I'm changing?
In fact, this is even better. No, that other one.
No, this is too.
No, tiny. Not this one. The one before this. Yeah, this one.
Okay, you said so. But
yes, sir.
They will not see it. It's a different thing from something that people, when you are doing a flyer, people hold it like this in their phone and see it. On Facebook, they'll see it. And something that they will place on poster, jackets. We should be able to see it from afar.
Okay, sir.
Branding has rules. It's not because it's beautiful, you now put it some. They will not be able, it will not be readable. But this is bold. You understand? You can play around the fonts. This distraction. Ooh. But I think this is good. You can reduce it a bit. Maybe let's say 60. And to reduce, you must not typo. You can do like this. Here, set size font. You can play with it like this. You see? It's very flexible.
So you mean we can't type into that box?
You can type into it. You can.
Okay.
There are different ways. I'm just teaching us different ways so that you will not be bottlenecked with one style. Like when I'm editing, if it is movie, I shortcut, I chisel, I cut, I drag at times. So it depends on the mood you are. Depends on the mood you are. So that you will not be, I don't want you to be stranded. I want you to be able to play around. You are flexible because it will help you.
Thank you so much, sir. This is really good.
Thank you, Matt. To God be the glory. Let's still have some questions. So this is my latest movie poster, and some person said, they said this is good. They said it's better than the first poster. Actually, the first poster was a rush work.
And in fact, I love this one.
What? The red is too. And even this, you can add some spice. You just hold your out. No, I want to add, let me cover this. I think let's remove the red. The red is too much. You understand? I want to touch the brush. Sorry, I want to show us something. Rectangle 1. Okay, rectangle 2. 1 copy. Brush effect.
What are you doing, sir?
I want to click this. Now this brush effect, that's what I picked. I want to duplicate it. No, I want to, this one now. This green. Sorry. I just want
you
to
said to duplicate, we just press down and shift up.
No, Alt.
Oh, sorry, Alt, and we move it up.
Yes. Look at this now. I think this is it. No, not this. Let me cover this. Even outside the. So let's pick the brush effect now. Just Alt and your cursor. You can Alt and this arrow that used to appear on laptop. You now shift. To duplicate plenty. Let me just look at them. It gave us plenty brush effect. Sorry. Wow. Undo. Delete. Okay, brush effect too. That's what I want now. It's because it's so now you know what you want to pick. You see how I'm even having it. So you just go to your click on this, then you shift it. I want to show us an effect so that the poster will look beautiful. Actually, I like this one even like more than the first poster I did. Now the brush effect is here. You click on your selection tool. Okay, the selection tool was not, you see, it's here now. You can see it's here. You can see what I did now. You can see the green. So you can decide to add on the Baba here. Some you see as if the picture is having orange. Let me show you that so that you can have a beautiful poster when you are working. This green. So let's take gold. Let's add gold. For any color, let's say gold, gold. Rasterize the layer, gold. So you now filter it. Let me drag it in first. Gaussian blur. You see it? So reduce it. You see? You can add effects now. You see, so I could add this on my picture here. You'll not be surprised. Why is the picture like double color here? You see? You see, you can add effect here on the background. You can add on the picture here. You understand?
Sir, don't you think if the effect is too much, you will spoil the good work?
No, I'm just showing us so that you can, when you are
Okay.
on your own.
Okay.
Because this gold now is off, where it can still stay. There is gold on the Ankara.
There's gold on the Ankara.
Yes, so it can still go.
And inside the logo.
Yes, inside the logo. Yes, you are getting it now. You look, anything you are putting must be around the. So let's add our effect back. You see. So we have a fine poster here. Movie poster, end time distraction too. I have it here. Let me put it in the end time distraction content. Poster 2. If I want to re-upload on YouTube, I can. So here it is. We have done poster. And when you want to do graphic for your flyers too, the same method. The same method. Now my brush, let me take it down. So let's take questions. You can drag this to cover down.
Hello, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
One quick question, and I'm just thinking of how to replicate this, what you've taught us here now.
Yeah.
On PowerPoint.
Okay.
And the reason is that, you know, how you reduce, you know, when we crop out the Baba and the man, and then we go to the bottom and reduce the sharpness. What is that called?
I didn't get that. Could you take that again, please?
Okay. What you did, you know the bottom of the Baba, how you have how can I explain
Okay,
this?
how I blend it. The blend.
Yes. What is it called?
I just use brush.
Okay. So using brushing to blend images on,
Yes.
okay. Thank you.
It's blend tool. In CorelDRAW is blend tool. PowerPoint tool, I think it will be blend tool.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
It's blend tool. Any other question?
Thank you, sir. This is Pastor Titi.
Yes, I know.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Thank you so much, sir. God bless you, sir.
Right.
On PowerPoint, I think what you can use, because this is Photoshop on Adobe, I believe. Hello, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
You are
Okay.
muted, sir.
Yes, please, I can hear you.
Okay, so I believe this is Photoshop on Adobe, isn't
Yes,
it?
please. Yes.
So for Power Director, you can use Photo Director. Some of these things that are here, they are on Photo Director of Power Director. The Photo Director is just like the Photoshop of Adobe. Power Director is just like the something.
The graphics
Exactly.
package for PowerPoint.
Exactly. So the Power Director of Cyberlink, just like we call Premiere something Pro
Premiere
of
Pro.
Adobe.
Yeah.
Exactly. So this Photoshop, the Cyberlink has something that is called Photo Director. So all these things, like me now, all these things I'm learning, I use Cyberlink, which is the maker of Power Director. So
Yeah.
all these things that he has taught us now, I'm going to practice it on Photo Director. You can easily do all these things on Photo Director. So that's what I want to clarify.
Yeah. Do we get that?
So, ma,
Thank you.
sorry, ma. So, ma, that Photo Director, then you will also download it? Or how does it go?
Yeah, it's just like for Adobe, you know, you have something that is called, if you want to do the combo, so Cyberlink tool has its own. Like me, I have the combo, which is 365, which will give you photo what do you call it? Which will give you
The
Power
full
Director.
package, the video editing app
Exactly.
and the
We
graphics
give you
editing
full
app.
package. Although it is 5 that Cyberlink will give you, it's not as deep as they are just coming up. But the combo of Cyberlink is 5, which includes the Power Director for video, the Photo Director for something like this, the Audio Director for the audio, the Color Director for to do your color, and then there is image screening. So there is something like that. If you are going to go in with this for Cyberlink, I will advise you use the 365. If you are doing it one by one, it will cost you a lot of money. It's just like Adobe. If you know that you're going to be using all these things, buy the
full package.
The package, exactly.
Because
so you should buy full package of Adobe
yes.
Pro.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because in the full package, there is Photoshop, there is Illustrator, there is Audition for audio, there is After Effects, there is Premiere Pro, there is what do we call it? They have more than 10. Let me just list them out.
Yeah, exactly.
They have more than 10.
Adobe is big. He's very big. He's big. It's a lot.
Now you have Adobe Application Manager. Now you have Audition, Character Animator, Illustrator, Media Encoder, Photoshop, Lightroom, Premiere Pro, Acrobat Reader. You understand? All these are in Premiere Pro. But what I will suggest is why I'm teaching us Photoshop, it has a larger effect than other, you understand?
Any other thing, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You know, because PowerPoint has limits, the Cyberlink has limits, But Photoshop, you can manipulate a lot. It's very broad. There are a lot of things. Well, let me show you some of my graphics. You'll see and understand what Photoshop does. You understand? Let me see. Let me just take out to my graphics. So I will try as much as possible to just consume data. I will try as much as possible to show us, to upload it for us, so that we can now look at book cover. Okay. Okay, I just want to show us. Okay, look at this. This is Photoshop. You see, this is Photoshop. I was able to manipulate. Let me show us. So I don't want to. Okay, ma. Thank you very much. I don't want to take our time, but actually Photoshop has an advantage. It has advantage, a whole lot of advantage. Look at this. So you can blend, play around it, you understand? You could play around it a lot. So Photoshop it has advantage. Because there are layers, you can lay it. You can just play around it. And play around it. And it will help you. Why I suggest Photoshop is when you are doing Premiere Pro, I want to show us how to achieve this. Let me play it for us. Pastor Titi was not in the previous class. I want to show us how to achieve this. Because in Photoshop, you can make it a layer. So you just open, Mount Zion. Okay, Mount Zion at 30. Look at this logo. This was achieved in, look at this logo. I know you are conversant with it. Abi Pastor, Doctor, you know this logo?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Let me play the video, the animated logo reveal for us. So it was easy to achieve with Premiere Pro. Look, and there was no effect at all. No effect on this logo. Let me play it from the start for us again. Everything was ordinary Premiere Pro. No plugin, rather. So your ministry logo, you can animate it like this. I designed the logo first in Photoshop. After designing, I now separated the elements. I now brought it and animated it in Premiere Pro. This is the class I will have with us in Premiere Pro, because I want all your ministry logos, even when you want to do program, like you want to do a program, you can animate it like this. 25 years anniversary in the ministry, you animate it.
Wow,
so
this is awesome, sir. This is beautiful.
Yeah, so when you are doing the Zoom meeting, if somebody is coming, you play this first before the person will come up, you understand? So that it will look, your ministry logo will not just come per picture. Even Redeem logo, you can animate it like this. For your church programs, it will come. So the Lord will help us. So that is why, and this one, when you finish doing it in Photoshop, you will save it as a folder. You now open it in Photoshop once. You open it in Premiere Pro once on different layers without any stress.
Wow, thank you, sir.
That's why Photoshop is good. Thank you very much, everyone, for your time. Thank you very much. I will leave us with an assignment that is 2. I would like you to share it with me. Sister Christy has sent her own. So I'll just make few corrections on it on our WhatsApp page. And please, this tutorial is free, but please you can